Welcome back. I forgot to say at the end of the first part of the video that the very last colour of the design is a seam, and you don't need it until the very end, on this method anyway. So here's my first panel. I just turned it through to see what it looks like. There's the handle coming up and a nice curve there. Because I snipped it, it turns through nicely. I'm just going to turn that back because it's easier to see the next stage. All I want showing now is the wadding, and this line. This line was the stitch, the second colour of the previous panel that holds it in place. This is why I've used black thread, so I hope that shows up for you. Now we need to get that line directly above the line on the stabiliser underneath there. So what I'm going to do to make sure that works is to put the hoop back on and just wiggle and jiggle that about until it's in the right place, until I'm happy with it. And then I'm going to stitch the second colour here. It should go around it. Just make sure we keep this fabric out of the way here. There we go. Lovely. Now again, we will need to trim away this extra wadding up here. I'm going to use my duckbill applique scissors for this. I haven't found them very useful for applique, but they're quite good for this job because they go nice and flat to the surface of the stabiliser. So then we just snip round that one. And then we can take the top fabric and smooth that out over the design, and hopefully we will have a continuous fabric going all the way across. So there we go. I'm going to set this off stitching. I'm not going to record it all. When we've done the quilting, the next stitch will show us where to put the handle. The one after that is a seam that we miss out. One after that we'll stitch the handle on. Now you've got to find the handle there. You find it round here. You make sure it isn't twisted, and you use the other end of your handle. So it's between the two panels, like this. And then when that's done, you smooth the lining over the top and it will stitch across the top. And again, you miss out that final seam line. We don't need that till we're doing the very last panel. So just start the quilting off and stop the filming.